Subscribe to our YouTube channel and press the bell icon to get the latest updates.
External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and his Chinese counterpart, the Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi, who's also the state councillor, had a long and a lengthy conversation on the sidelines of the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Foreign Ministers meeting in Moscow on Thursday evening. According to the Ministry of External Affairs, both sides had agreed to a 5-point agenda, which was also mentioned in the joint statement that was issued post the meeting. While both ministers had, acknowledged for a very long time that they know each other very well, this meeting was the first meeting that these ministers had for the first time since tensions began in May in the Ladakh sector of the line of actual control. Foreign Minister Wang Yi and also External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar, they had spoken about 2 to 3 times before this meeting. This was their first meeting in person, which is why all eyes were set on this meeting to resolve the tensions that is going on between both the countries. Now remember, this meeting comes at a time when both defense ministers have also met to reduce tensions at the Ladakh sector of the LAC. Now what was discussed on Thursday's meeting was that there should be a new set of confidence building measures that these two sides will be now deciding and agreeing upon, so that tensions like this, the kind of escalation of tensions that both sides are witnessing right now, will not take place in the near future. However, right now, the kind of disengagement and de-escalation talks that are going on based on the 5 protocols or border agreements that these two sides, that India and China, they have agreed upon over the years since 1993. Now, according to those 5 existing protocols, the main aim and the main objective of these protocols is that both sides will maintain peace and tranquility in the border areas, and should there be any incident of any face-off or a skirmish, then both sides will diplomatically and also the military level talk it out and discuss. However, the objective finally was to settle the border matter. However, India and China never sort of invested that kind of time, although there had been several mechanisms that were set up, including a special representative mechanism was set up to settle the border matter. The border issue remains an open-ended question, which is why we continue to see this kind of skirmishes. And this time, the tension soared to an unprecedented level for the first time since 1975. In fact, in the words of Foreign Secretary Harsh Shringla, the situation is as serious this time as it was in 1962 when both sides went for a war. Now, what happened during the Thursday's meeting in Moscow is that both ministers met for nearly 3 hours. There was a lot of suspense that was building up between both sides. However, we now know that both have agreed to disengage, and also the fact that both have agreed to work out another separate mechanism to ensure that this never happens again. Also, what the Indian side has clearly stated to the Chinese side is that unless there is a settlement on the border issue, especially this current tensions, it cannot be business as usual with China. However, the Chinese side differs, and it stated that while the border matters is a serious matter and it needs to be dealt with as a top priority, it cannot have an impact on the bilateral and other issues like trade and investment issues when it comes between India and China, because end of the day, both are neighbors. Now, what needs to be seen out here is that some of the things that really came out of this meeting was the fact that both sides decided that they'll continue to talk, which is very important. According to the sources in the Ministry of External Affairs, it is very important to have channels of communications open between both sides, because remember, the Chinese administration runs in a completely different manner the way in which the Indian government is run. So talking through all channels of communication, which is the military level, the diplomatic level, and also with the several organs and organizations of the Chinese Communist Party, is also very important. The next set of issues that were discussed was that both will be maintaining some kind of peace and tranquility, not just in terms of words, but both should also work actively towards easing of tensions and keep distance from each other. Remember, even as we speak, in the border areas, in the Ladakh sector, in some of the crucial areas, both the troops are standing against each other, and the difference between them is not even of 200 meters. So it's a very tense situation at this moment. However, what was also discussed in the yesterday's meeting between both foreign ministers, that there could soon be a meeting of the special representatives. Now remember, Wang Yi is also the special representative for border talks from the Chinese side. However, from the Indian side, the special representatives, or SR as they're known as, is National Security Advisor Ajit Doval. So, and SR talks may soon take place. There will also be more talks on diplomatic level as well as military level. So, all in all, it seems that both sides are agreeing to the point that maybe this is not a time where both should not look at war. And also remember, there are other countries involved in it. There is Russia, there is US, there are many countries within the immediate neighborhood of India and China also, who have told India and China to not to escalate the tensions more than what is already happening. So in the next 1 or 2 months, as we look towards the winter, although India and China both are gearing up with troops deployment and other logistical plans, it remains to be seen what these two countries decide and how tensions are finally mitigated. For The Print, this is Nainima Basu.